You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of ABK Media Group, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County every day at 9 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of you around the world listening to the sound of my voice. Hello and welcome to Monday morning. It is, y'all. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. I had a really nice weekend. Yesterday I did a photo shoot and had a really nice time. Really nice time. Let me tell you something. Doing a photo shoot is not easy because you have to be, it's like acting almost. Like you have to know how to pose and just know how to do all these different moves, and it was crazy, but I had a good time. The photographer that I had, her, she's with a company called Red Dragon Photography, and her name is Kim, and she and her partner did an amazing job. But here's what I want to tell you guys. I'm going to be doing I'm hosting a small business, pop-up small business Saturday, which is November the 30th. That's actually next Saturday. And that's open to the public. Anyone can come out, support the vendors. We got some great vendors that are going to be there. We got somebody selling these specialty onions. We have somebody selling cupcakes and sweets. We have somebody selling lingerie. We have somebody selling jewelry. We have somebody who's going to talk to you about doing life coaching. I'll be there signing my books. We have a person to another life coach on hand to talk about, how to use affirmations effectively. I'm talking about just some amazing people. We're going to have a young lady there who's going to help you be looking fly on a budget, right? Looking really nice on a budget. So we got a lot of great people coming out, but the photographer that did my photo shoot is going to be there. So she's going to have a room set up at the Cornerstone co-working space located at 279 West Krogan Street in Lawrenceville. She's going to have a room set up. She's going to be doing headshots for $20, right? $20. So if you need a professional headshot, you cannot get a better deal than a $20 headshot. You just cannot. So come on out. Next Saturday is free to the public. If you want to be a vendor, I think we still have about 8 spaces left. Go to the website, goodmorninggwinnett.com. Click on the banner. There's a dead smack in the center of the page that says Pop-Up Small Business Saturday, and it'll take you to the event page. But anyway, she did an amazing job. She showed me some of the pictures on her camera. I was like, oh my God, they were so nice. And and it's so funny because I've always been told that I was kind of photogenic, but knowing how to pose and move and, angles and all these different kind of things, you got to have a professional telling you that stuff. And when I tell you, she and her partner did a wonderful job. They took pictures. They were on the floor. They were shooting up to the ceiling. It was crazy, but it was really nice. I had a really nice time. But anyway, if you want to take pictures for the holidays, right, come on out. She's going to be shooting holidays pictures. So bring the whole family. Get your holiday pictures taken professionally. I think the price for that is like $35 or something. So, but it's really inexpensive. So she's going to shoot your picture. You take that picture. You put it on some postcards for the holiday, just in time for the holiday. Put it on a t-shirt, whatever you want to do. But she's going to be out there, she and her partner, shooting pictures on that day. And the prices are good. Headshots, professional headshots, $20. And I want to say that her family shots are $35. But anyway, just wanted to share that with you guys. Make sure to come out, support the small businesses. These are small businesses who normally work from home or work from co-working spaces. So they don't have the advantage on Small Business Saturday to have a brick and mortar store where you could just walk into like you would do any other restaurant or store downtown Lawrenceville. So what I had decided to do, because I'm a small business owner and I do work for my co-working space, I said, you know what? Let's bring something to the co-working space where these small businesses can get out, be seen, and let's invite the public to come out and support them. So be sure to support us next Saturday from 10 to 3. We're going to be at the Cornerstone co-working space located at 279 West Krogan Street, downtown Lawrenceville. It's right on the corner of Culver Street and Krogan. Right on the corner, right in front of that new bank. That's the building. 279. It's free to the public to come in and support our small business, so please be sure to do that. And if you need a headshot, $20. My photographer did. She does a wonderful job. Those pictures are so pretty. Because what I'm doing, I'm rebranding for 2020. And so my website's going to look a little bit different. I'm excited about that. I got new pictures. I'm getting a new studio set up. I'm super duper excited about that because I have a lot of glitches. Like, I love what I have now, but it could be so much better. it will allow me to do so much more. Like, I really want to do like last week I had a gentleman who was running for sheriff of Gwinnett County on the show, and I really want to be in a position where I could take calls. Like, if you got a question for these people, a business owner or a community leader, I need to be able for you to call into a number and I patch you in and everybody can hear the show. And there's like a couple of companies out there that do it, but I always have all kind of technical problems. So I'm upgrading my system to a new computer. I'm upgrading to the Rodecaster Pro, which I'm super duper excited about. So I know it's real geeky, right? But the Rodecaster Pro is a mixer that allows me to hook all these things up to my computer and be able to broadcast live and take call-ins. So I'm super duper duper excited about that. Being able to buy the Rodecaster Pro and set up my new system. The next step is to move into a permanent space, which is, that's top of my agenda, to be able to move into a permanent space so that this way I don't have to take my stuff every time I go. Like, it's one thing to have my portable set up when I really have to go somewhere portable, but it'd be really nice to have a central location where I could just go every morning, do my show and don't have to worry about packing everything up and bringing it back and all that kind of stuff. And the last thing is live streaming video. So got a lot planned for 2020. That's why I'm doing all the rebranding. So each show will be live streamed next year via video, probably to YouTube. And I'm excited about that because here's the thing. I have a YouTube channel and my YouTube channel is connected to my Fire TV channel. And so when I do things on my YouTube channel, it automatically updates my Fire TV channel. So people can actually watch the show on Fire TV if they got a Fire Stick or any kind of device Amazon makes. Amazon got a ton of devices right now. So they can watch the show. But what does that mean? That means that I'm giving I'm gaining more listeners because I'm spreading the show globally, but I'm also giving anybody on my show a lot of exposure. Now, I'm doing that already, but it's going to be even better when I can sit down at the table with my guests and we're going to be live streaming on YouTube and that's going to go directly to Amazon Fire TV. So I'm so excited about 2020. Just cleaning up stuff and getting things ready. So listen, I'm going to get on to my horoscopes. I know you guys are here to hear me talk about all the great things, but it's so exciting. It's so exciting to say, you know what, this is my thing. I'm loving every second of it. And when you start to look at the thing as what you really supposed to be doing, because here's what happened. And I don't want to get up on my soapbox, but I got to tell you guys this before I start the horoscopes. Sometimes you need to talk things through. So if you're struggling in your business, in your career, whatever it is, you need to talk it through sometime, because it could be when you're trying to figure it all out on your own, you can't really get the full benefit of having somebody there to talk to. So yesterday, after I finished the photo shoot, I'm sitting with one of my friends who's also my business partner, and we were talking about our businesses, like, okay, 2020 is approaching, and this year was a really good year. I'm not gonna lie, like, this was a good year, better than like last year, but I'm expecting 2020 to be 10 times as better because of all of the focus and the adjustments. So, but sometimes you need to talk things out. So I was struggling in one part of the business, like, okay, I'm struggling because I do so many things, right? And so I was struggling a little bit. So was she, and she does some amazing stuff as well. Like, she created this card deck for affirmation cards, like 52 cards in the deck, and you could pull a card every day, every week, and live by that card. That'd be your word of the week. I think that is amazing. But she had a little challenge too, just like I did, and we sat down over lunch after we got finished the photo shoot. Sat down over lunch, and it was amazing just to talk it through. Like, oh yeah, we could do that, and both of us came out with so much clarity. That's why I got so much energy this morning, because I'm like, heck, like, I'm excited about the move, the things that's going to happen in 2020. But sometimes you just need to talk it out with somebody that's positive, somebody that you can trust. Don't talk it out with people that aren't doing anything. They can't help you. Only thing they can do is bring you more negativity, which you don't need. You need to talk it out with somebody that can help you get clarity about what it is you're trying to do, whether it's a business, whether it is a career move, whether it's a sports opportunity, whatever it is. You need to talk to somebody. Talk it out sometimes. If you are struggling by yourself, talk it out with somebody. Go to a networking event, meet some new friends. If you don't have a friend like I do who understands, this journey that I've been on for the last 23 years, Then find you a networking group with some supportive people that you could talk to. The chambers, we got a bunch of chambers. I just found out it was like 3 chambers in Gwinnett. I only knew one, but I just found out last night when I was hosting. I was hosting a town hall for 3 politicians, well, soon politicians who are running for offices here. And if you didn't get a chance to check that out, go to Good Morning Gwinnett. Click on the link inside the article that I wrote about that event last night. But anyway, I didn't know there were 3 chambers in Gwinnett. I only thought it was 1. It's 3. So go to a chamber, meet some new people, get out there and network and find somebody that you can have lunch with and run things by. Now, one of the things I may be doing in 2020, and I'm still tossing this up, is start a mastermind group. Because I realize that's really important. And I've been a part of masterminds that helped me tremendously, and I know the power of a mastermind. So I'm thinking about starting a mastermind group so people, you can get together and have these come. It's going to be really, really small. Like, it is not going to be a big event. A big old thing. It's probably going to have about 10, maybe 15 people, and it's going to be really small. Just so you know. So it's not open to like a whole bunch of people, because you can't really do that with a mastermind group. It has to be it's small enough group so everybody can, get their challenges met. So, I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking really hard about that. So moving forward, that is one of the plans I have. I said I wasn't going to do a whole bunch of things, but I love masterminding. Because of mastermind, being a part of a mastermind group, I wrote my first book, co-authored my first book, and my business just took off from there. So, and that's why I've been able to do this for the last almost 23 years, because I started with a mastermind group. All right, so anyway, let's get on to the horoscope. I know I've been talking a lot, but I feel really good this morning, right? I really do. I had a wonderful day yesterday. So let's get on with the horoscopes. Today is November. Next Thursday is Turkey Day, y'all. We are really close. We're really, really close. But today is November the 18th. I'm going to do your horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thiason. And we're going to go ahead and kick it off like we always do with Aries. Aries, deceit with coworkers is apparent. Your partner is a little jumpy. Join humanitarian groups and let your leadership ability take over. Listen. Watch the coworkers today, Aries. They might be trying to stick a knife in your back, baby. Watch the coworkers. Taurus, your emotions are fluctuating, so be careful not to say things you'll regret. Talk to someone with experience about budgets and consolidating debts. Sudden changes regarding work and colleagues are apparent. Listen, your emotions are all over the place today, but be careful not to say something you're going to regret, because here's the thing, Taurus. Once you say it, you can't take it back. I say that all the time. Once it's out your mouth, it is out your mouth. You cannot suck that junk back in. So be careful what you say today, because you may say something you just may regret forever. All right, Gemini, voice your opinions and contribute to the debate. Limitations with females could lead to unfortunate circumstances. Don't overreact to someone's advances. Okay, so somebody's going to be making some advances to you today. Don't overreact. Take it easy. Don't be all in your feelings. Don't be all acting all ugly. All right, Gemini. Cancer, losses are likely if you have left your financial affairs in other people's hands. Don't bend to the pressure. Channel your energy into passionate interludes with your lover. Listen, Oprah said a long time ago, sign your own checks. And trust me, when I hear these words of wisdom, I take them to heart. So if you letting somebody else manage your financial affairs, Cancer, I would say stop right now. I don't know. You may have some losses today. It may be too late. And if you do have losses, that's a lesson to stop right now. Handle your own stuff. I want to say something else, but this is a family show. I'm just saying. Leo, trips will be favorable for businesses as well as pleasure. Physical limitations are possible if you aren't careful. You can make money if you put your mind to it. Let me tell you something, Leo. We can do anything we want if we put our mind to it. That's the truth. And if you want to make some money, sit down for a second. Be quiet, because you have to be quiet so you can hear. Be quiet. Listen for the opportunity. It'll come to you. But here's the thing. Don't get caught up, because you'll get a lot of them. If you're like me, you get a lot of them. A lot of ideas. But you can make some money if you put your mind to it. But you got to put your mind to it. It can't be haphazardly done. All right, Virgo, make arrangements to meet friends at your local dance club. Okay, do some salsa today, baby. Oh, I went to a wedding. That's another thing I forgot to say. Oh, beautiful wedding. I'll tell you that story on the other side. Use your genuine warmth and compassion to win hearts. Don't give them the use of your credit card. Hello. I don't know who them are, Virgos, but don't give them your credit card today. You could regret that one for real. I'm saying, I wouldn't don't give up the credit card. If you want, it's Christmas time. Give up the card if you want to. You'll get this bill. It's coming in January. All right, listen, I'm going to go to a song, and I'll be back after this song to give you more of the horoscopes brought to you by Noda Astrology and Micah Thyson. You're listening to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show, and I'm your girl, Audrey. All right, bye. Stay tuned.
You gotta listen up. There's not a thing that I can get from you. Boy, I don't need that much. How can I tell you what I wanna do? I never needed you to give me things. I never needed you to diamond rings. All I ever need, all I ever need is here with you. There's a place where we can go, where it's always shining like the sun. Listen to your heartbeat, don't you know that I just wanna be with you? Baby, there's a place where we can go, where it's always shining like the sun. Listen to your heartbeat, don't you know that I just wanna be with you? Get enough. Don't ever let me be away from you. I'm gonna hold you tight, cause you're the only thing that I can't lose. I never needed you to give me things. I never needed you to diamond rings. All I ever need, all I ever need is here with you. There's a place where we can go, where it's always shining like the sun. Listen to your heartbeat, don't you know that I just wanna be with you? Baby, there's a place where we can go, where it's always shining like the sun. Listen to your heartbeat, don't you know that I just wanna be with you? I just wanna be with you. Baby, there's a place where we can go, where it's always shining like the sun. Listen to your heartbeat, don't you know that I just wanna be with you? Baby, there's a place where we can go, where it's always shining like the sun. Listen to your heartbeat, don't you know that I just wanna be with you? I can't get enough, I can't get enough. I can't get enough, I can't get enough.
Welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. It's your girl Audrey giving you the daily horoscopes brought to you by Noda Astrology and Micah Thyson. We're going to pick it up with Libra. You can make wonderful contributions to any organization that you join. Don't be afraid to make additions to your house. It's a good time to make changes to your living quarters that will give you more space. I was looking around my house just last week and I was like, okay, so we have 7 bedrooms, right? And but it's crazy because it's stuff everywhere. That's all I'm gonna say. It's like, okay, what happened? And it just like all of a sudden it just happened. Like, where did all this stuff come from? It's just stuff everywhere. And I'm like, oh my God, I feel like I'm living in a clutter bug den. So yeah, make some changes because I'm about to make some changes. Like, I would not let the new year catch me with all this stuff all over the place. And it's not my stuff. It's like everybody else's. You know what I mean? Everybody. Not everybody, everybody. All right, Scorpio. Your disciplined attention to jobs will enhance your position. You need a job with more responsibility and a higher wage. You can make money through your own creative efforts. Okay, you can. Right now you just may need to get a job, because here's the thing. When you start working on the side, doing your side hustle, don't quit your job yet. That's what I did. That was crazy. I quit my job to do my side hustle, but my side hustle had to become my full-time hustle because I had no money coming in. Don't do that, because you're going to add extra stress to yourself. And trust me, nothing is going to really get done on that side when you're stressing about how you're going to pay the bills. See, the thing about when I did do that, I had my mom. So she held it down while I was out there doing my thing. But if you got to take care of the home front and manage the bills, don't quit your job until to do your side hustle. You do the side hustle on the side. You can make some money. Just be creative, but just remember, I'm not telling you, because I did that. It was crazy. I had my child. I was a single parent, but I had my mom, who was like my best friend and my business partner and my babysitter and, my sounding board. And I was able to go out there and do the thing full time with no money. I had to go find some money, and we found it. But let me tell you something. That was hard. So don't do that. Just do your thing. Be creative. Make the extra money, but don't quit your job yet. Not unless you got like a year. I ain't going to say 6 months. They tell you have 6 months. I'm going to tell you have a year and a half. Because anything could happen. Especially if you're trying to do you can't do this thing part-time and make a living. Some people say, oh, you can do it. I don't care what nobody say. There's no business I've ever been in that I could do part-time and make a living. Talk to 3 people. It's part-time. It is not part-time. It is not part-time. I'm telling you it's not. You don't have to quit your job. You don't, but it's not part-time. It's like having 2 full-time jobs. Trust me, I'm telling you now. Some people would beg to differ. I'm just saying, through my experience over the last almost 23 years, there's no such thing. You do part-time when you got a job. If you out here full-time with no job, it's full-time. Because you're going to put in a lot of hours. Even on your side hustle. If you want that thing to work out and turn into something big, you're going to put in a lot of hours. You're going to put in almost 40, if not more hours a week on top of your job. You just will. I know somebody's going to argue me and say, no, that's not true. Whatever. I'm telling you. All right. Scorpio, your disciplined attention. Did I just read that one? I did. Sagittarius, you may be overreacting to personal problems. Be careful not to confuse issues when discussing the matters at hand. Relationships will form if you get out and do things you enjoy today. Life is short, Sag. Do some of the stuff you enjoy. I had a wonderful weekend. My husband and I went to a wedding, and I'll talk about that once I finish the horoscope. But I had a great weekend, and every time we do these things, I have a good time. Capricorn, attend seminars that will bring you in contact with the right people. Reevaluate your position and make decisions about your future goals. Overstatement will be your downfall. Listen, don't overstate anything today, Capricorn. If it's not true, don't say it. Remember, you got a rep to protect. Integrity is everything. That's all you got. So don't overstate something that may be false. Over-exaggerate. Don't do it, because it will come back to bite you in your butt. Yes. Don't try to make yourself look good. It'll come back to get you. You know how many times that has happened? I was talking to somebody recently. Now, here's the thing. I didn't overstate. I stated what it was supposed to be, because I had a conversation with the person it was supposed to be with, right? But because that person said something else, the person I told it to was like, well, that person didn't say that. I'm thinking, really? So I've learned not only not to overstate, not to state at all unless it's dead set in writing. Because it made me look crazy. And I felt some kind of way about them. Like, wait a minute. We had this conversation. Why is this person saying this? Well, and it wasn't an overstatement. It was just a statement. So just be careful about what you say. And be careful about who you partner with. And be careful about, the things you agree to and sign up for. Just be careful. Because you got a reputation to protect. And integrity is everything in life and in business. All right, Aquarius, do a little investing if there is someone at work you don't trust. Some of the best opportunities will crop up if you keep an open mind. You need to be active and spend time with friends you enjoy. Listen, do a little investigating. Now, listen, don't go snooping through the person's stuff at work, because you can get fired for that. But just keep your ears and your eyes open and make sure you're watching the people that are surrounding you. If you don't trust them, it must be a reason. Trust your gut. Now, if you always got something going on, it may be you. But if deep down in your heart you don't, and your gut is saying something fishy about this person, just keep your eyes open. Don't go rambling through the stuff, though, because you can get fired. And my fellow fish Pisces, don't forget to read the fine print. Yes, you might want to spend some time by yourself in order to decide exactly how you feel. Work quietly on your own and you will forge ahead. Yes, that is my plan, because I got big plans for 2020. To work quietly on my own today. I don't know about the rest of my fish people, but today I feel like I got to take my mom to the doctor. And it was so funny because I said, I blogged yesterday. I updated Pod Chicks. So for those of you who don't know what Pod Chicks is, it's a community for women who are serious about learning how to leverage the power of podcasting. And so I got some new members over there. I had to go over there and welcome the new members and do some updates, because on Sundays I do something called Say Something Sunday. And I was talking about me doing the photo shoot and me buying a Rodecaster Pro, because I really want the Rodecaster Pro. Like, I really, really do. But I did that last night. I was sitting in the bed. It might have been like 10 o'clock. So I did that, and I went and updated my website. Because I finished up the town hall last night, and I just felt really good. So I was like, this is great, and it was so funny because I just felt so productive, just like I feel today. But anyway, that's all the horoscopes I got for you today. I'll be back again tomorrow to bring you more of the horoscopes brought by noted astrologer Michael Thyssen. But let's move on to some news you can use. Today is Mickey Mouse's birthday. Isn't that nice? I don't know how old Mickey Mouse is. He might be like 100 years old. Probably is. Today is Mickey Mouse's birthday, and today is National Princess Day. So if you got a little princess in your life, or a big princess for that matter, today is National Princess Day. Right? Isn't that cute? And happy birthday, Mickey Mouse. Yes, Mickey. We used to love Mickey Mouse. Everybody. MICKEYMOUSE. Mickey Mouse. I'm tripping, right? I used to love watching Mickey Mouse. Now the kids don't even know who Mickey Mouse is, probably. They may. Some parents may still let their kids watch Mickey Mouse. But anyway, on to some news you can use. So this is a segment in the show, and I get these every now and again, where I talk about people. And I talked about this young man earlier on because he was a young man who played football and got injured and was paralyzed from the neck down. But that didn't stop him from doing some great things. Right? That didn't stop him from going around being a motivational speaker. That didn't stop him from graduating from high school. That didn't stop him from graduating from college. That didn't stop him from writing to. That didn't stop him from being a motivational speaker, inspiring people around the world. None of that stuff stopped him. Right? He's paralyzed from the neck down. That is neck. I said neck down. And we walking around here and we do stuff. We talk about everything. The man is paralyzed from the neck down. He's a grown man now. But anyway, the prosecutor's office, Gwinnett County prosecutors, they see a lot of stuff going. They see homicide, they see rape, robberies, death, all kind of stuff. And just, you can easily lose faith in the world where all you see is negativity and sadness every day. But when you run across a young man like Q Crane, his name is Arquevious Q Crane, he is forging ahead despite what happened to him. And so they're saying over at Gwinnett County, it's a breath of fresh air, and they wanted to help him out. So he needed a van. He goes around, he does some great things. He's a paraplegic. He needs to replace his often broke van to get around and do more good. So they set up a GoFundMe page for him to do that, to raise money in time for the very special Christmas gift. They want to get him a new van. So that's what Stacie Ehasz and Andrea Alabi and Sabrina Nizam, I'm trying not to mess up these names. They all work from the Gwinnett County. These three young ladies work at the Gwinnett County District Attorney's Office, and they set up a GoFundMe page to help Q get banned. So they wanted the community to chip in to make this a reality for him. Because listen, he is still doing good things. Despite, being a paraplegic, he's still doing good things. And he's out there motivating people and just inspiring people. He grew up rough, right? He grew up rough. He without a father. His mother left him when he was 12. And then he got injured in 2017 during the South Gwinnett Junior Varsity. He was a junior varsity game that left him at 16 years old, paralyzed from the chest down. That's pretty much his whole body. But that has not stopped him. He has been doing things. He talked to crowds, usually kids, about overcoming adversities and tackling life obstacles. You know, he's positive. He has a positive outlook on life. You know, just a remarkable person. And this is what Alabi and the other young ladies are saying. So they want to help him get a new van. And so they have a GoFundMe page set up. The target for that is $65,000. They've already raised a few $1,000s so far. So you can go and help them with that GoFundMe page. You can go to, his name is Arquevious Crane, and that's ARQUEBIOUS, ARQUEBIOUS Crane. You can go to GoFundMe, and you can go to GoFundMe.com/F as in Frank /1, and then you're going to type in SPENYG 8MO. So anyway, the story is on AJC.com. So go over there, look under Gwinnett. You'll see the story there. Or just go and type in his name into GoFundMe.com. Arquevious. It's ARQUEBIOUS Crane. And donate to his GoFundMe page to help him get a van in time for the holidays. He's doing grateful things. And kudos to the young ladies who have said, you know what, we can help him. Kudos to you guys. So I'm going to give him a round of applause for still just being a positive person who could have let his situation, his life tragedy stop him, but that has not. And so God bless you and keep doing the great work. And to the 3 young ladies over at Gwinnett County District Attorney's Office, kudos to you guys for stepping up to the plate. So you know what? We see a lot of sadness, a lot of tragedy, a lot of turmoil on a daily basis. It's nice to see somebody's doing something great. Let's help them. So I'm going to give all of these guys a round of applause. Yeah, because sometimes you just need a little help. And somebody who's out there doing some great things, you want to help them. So go ahead over there, guys. All right. So this transit review meeting is open to the public. All right. So back in September, Gwinnett County Commissioners passed a resolution to create the Gwinnett County Transit Review Committee. This group of 13 citizens will advise commissioners about the transit system, right? Yeah, you know, we have this thing going on about transit and how to expand transit in the county. The committee has reviewed the county transit population and employment, along with the Connect Gwinnett Transit Plan, and is tasked with presenting a written report with recommendations by the end of the year. Before this final step, the committee will present their findings to the public for feedback 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. So that's going to be on Wednesday. If you want to hear what they have to say, you need to be, I'm telling you today, so you can be prepared to get there on Wednesday by 6 o'clock. That way you can say, I didn't know, you know. All right. So before the final step, the committee will present their findings to the public for feedback 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. November the 20th at the Gwinnett Justice and Administration Center, located at 75 Langley Drive, and that's going to be in Conference Room C. Wednesday at 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. This is the final step for this committee, this newly appointed committee, to present their findings to the public for feedback. 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. November 20th at the Gwinnett Justice and Administration Center, located at 75 Langley Drive in Lawrenceville, and they're going to be in Conference Room C. For more information about this, including past meeting documents, go to tinyurl.com/Gwinnett Transit. tinyurl.com/Gwinnett Transit. If you want your voice to be heard, this is an opportunity for you to go out there on Wednesday to GJAC and share what you got to share, to see what they're talking about. Don't wait around till it's time to vote and say, oh my God, I don't know why they're doing that. You had the opportunity. All right. Listen, I'm going to a song. I'll be right back after this song to bring you more of the rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. You're listening to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show.
Off my mind.
Welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. It's your girl, Andrea Kearney, giving you the daily rundown of what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. So, Republican Gwinnett Commissioner Jace Brooke is not seeking re-election next year. He has decided to move on. The Republican decision creates another wide open race in 2020 when Democrats will be trying to win their first majority on the 5-member commission in decades. Yes, so his seat is going to be open. Brooks, who has represented the Duluth, Swanee, and Sugar Hill areas since 2012, announced his decision last Thursday. While my time in public service has been rewarded, it is now time to focus more on my family and consulting work, Brooks says in a statement. But my work isn't done yet. Over the next 14 months, I will continue my record of making bold decisions on the commission to ensure the future of Gwinnett remains bright. Now, for that, Democrats have made a dramatic headway in once uber conservative Gwinnett County, and the stakes in 2020 will be high. Yeah, commissions included. Yep. The election of Ben Cool the connection of Ben Cool and Marlene Foskey last fall gave Democrats their first seats on the commission in more than 3 decades. That's crazy, right? That is 30 years. For those of you who don't know what a decade is, it's 10 years. So 30 years that had not been a Democrat on the commission. 30 years. The 3 remaining commission seats will be up for grabs next year. And if even one of them flips, Republicans will lose the majority they've held since the 1980s. Yeah, 1980s. Republican Commission Chairman Charlotte Nash has already said she will retire. She said that earlier this year. 7 Democrats have lined up to vie for her countywide position. I didn't even know it was 7. I thought it was 5. So I'm probably going to be doing a debate. Good Morning Gwinnett is probably going to be hosting a debate with some of the people that's running for the chairman position, the commission chair position. I will let you know more about that. That's going to probably take place in January or February next year, which is only 3 months. 3 months. So it's like next year. It's really 3 months away in the next 3 months. Because I realize that there are people, that you need to know about, and a lot of people can't get out and vote, and a lot of people they're casting ballots from home. And so my goal is to make sure the people that are housebound hear from these people who are voting, who they have to vote for, because a lot of people get the ballots at home, they vote from home, but they really haven't heard the people, and they really don't see them, because it's not like a national race where you can go online and you can watch the presidential debates and you can see what they're talking about. This is very local, so there is no outlet for at home to be able to see these people and listen to these people and talk to these people. That's why I'm so heavily involved in doing these events. Like I did a town hall last night, and we streamed it live on Facebook, and people loved it because it gave them the opportunity, especially people that were shut in. It gave them the opportunity to hear from these candidates that want their vote. So I want to know what you're about. Let me hear from you. Let me see your face. Sometimes people can read faces really well. Sometimes they know when you BSing them. You just want my vote and then you do nothing. You know what I mean? So it gives them the opportunity to say, you know what, I want to know this person. I want to know this person because they want my vote. And I think it's great. So, 7 Democrats have lined up for the commission chairman commissioner position. 7. I didn't even know that. And no Republicans say they're going to run for that position yet. So I'm assuming it's probably going to be some other folks that jump in the race. It sounds like the presidential race, right? It's just crazy. People just jumping in. Just jump in. Jace Brooke has previously been hinted at seeking the chairmanship, but this Thursday announcement said he also does not currently intend to seek election to another office. The man said he ain't seen I love the public. I value the work that I've done here, but it's time for me to focus on myself. And let me tell you something. What I've learned about not really being a politician, but just kind of being involved in inner circles and the inner workings of that takes some strong people. I don't care what side of the fence you're on, what side of the polls you're on. To be a part of government and politics and community leadership, and it takes a lot. You away from, listen, I'm not even a politician. Sundays is my day to do nothing. Right? That's my day to relax and hang out with my husband, and he cooks on Sundays, but I'm down here in the office doing a town hall, to help these guys get their message out and help you guys find out more about these guys, right? that's community service. And I had to realize, oh, well, you do community service too. So just imagine, I just did that on Sunday. These people do this all day long, every day, 24/7 pretty much. They're out there. They're fighting for our rights. They're fighting for our quality of life. They're fighting for our schools. They're fighting for jobs. They're fighting for health care all the time. So I can understand if you want to take a break. Like, I just need to be with my family right now. I get it. Trust me. And I've been around politics for probably the last 4 years and in a big way. And I'm like, man, because I thought about running for something. I really did. I was like, yeah, I'm not ready for that. We can't even get a resolution on where to put a comma in a sentence. I know I'm not ready for all this nonsense. And it's so much stuff. It's just so much stuff. Like, you just have no idea. You just see, the things that shows up on national news. There's so much stuff going on the local level. Like, it can get really ugly and really dirty. I mean, it's just crazy. And I'm laughing because I see the craziness. So you got to be a real special person to want to jump into these things and get out there and fight for your community. Sometimes you fighting for the community and they don't even care. You out there, the sweat, tears, neglecting the family and taking abuse from people and people trying to blackmail you. I'm telling you, I'm seeing this all right now. I'm telling you, I'm looking at this. I'm like, wow. Looking at people trying to be blackmailed, coerced, people that haven't even gotten into office yet. People that kicking each other's back in. It's crazy. So I applaud anybody who want to step up to the place and say, hey, I want to be a community leader. I'm going to stay behind the microphone. I'm going to bring them to you so you can talk to them and listen to them. 2020, you'll be able to talk to them. They'll be sitting at the table with me on Thursdays, and I have a call in, and you guys can call in and ask your questions. That's what we're going in 2020. I'm going to stay behind the mic and bring them to you. Ask your questions. But anyway, the District 3 Commission seat, which represents a wide swath of southern and eastern Gwinnett, will also be on the ballot for next year. Yep, that seat is currently held by Republican Tommy Hunter, who gained infamy in 2017 after calling U.S. Representative John Lewis a racist pig on Facebook. Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? Hunter has not said if he's going to seek re-election. There are 3 Democrats who have submitted paperwork announcing their candidacy for the post, and one of them is a young man named Derek J. Wilson. He was one of the ones who was on my town hall last night. Now listen, I'm a bipartisan person. This show is bipartisan. You want to get on the show and talk about what you plan on doing? My goal is to bring the message to the people. So when it's time to go to the polls, they know who they're voting for. That's my goal. So if you feel like you want to come on the Good Morning Gwinnett show because you got something that you want to say about the seat that you're running for, I invite you to do so. Shoot me an email, Audrey@GoodMorningGwinnett.com, and I'll bring you on. You got to come on, take a seat at the table with me, starting in 2020. We'll be live streaming to YouTube. So I invite you to come on out. I'm not against talking to anybody, because at the end of the day, we need to know who we're voting for, whoever you are. You may be somebody that I like and I don't like somebody else, but I need to know. If I don't know, then I don't know. There are a lot of people who cannot get out the vote. They can't watch you on TV, really, because they don't know you. I'm doing that. I'm bringing it to the people. So anyway, if you want to know more about this story, go to ajc.com and find out about all the different candidates coming up in Gwinnett. It's like a presidential candidate. Like, I feel like ever since 2016, everybody said, I can do it. I really do. Because I even thought about it. I can do it. Until I realized, I don't want to do that. That is way too taxing on my brain. That's way more taxing than being an entrepreneur. Because at least with the entrepreneur, I can cut it off. Like, I can't cut off the community. I can't cut off the woes. I can't cut off the problems. I can't cut it off. Like, I'm just involved just a little bit. And I'm like constantly, like, I'm getting like messages like, wait a minute, hold on. And I'm not super duper in it yet. And I get messages 2-3 times a day just from the work that I'm doing with this show. So I say all that to say kudos to you guys, all of you. Because I know it's not easy work. You got to be away from your families. I know it's not. I know. As an entrepreneur, I'm away a lot from my family. but I can stop when I want to stop. I can get up in the morning, go to bed late at night, you know, cut it off when I want to, cut it back on when I want to. You can't do that when you're a community leader. It's like 24/7. And depending on where you land at in the community organization, you may still have to hold down a full-time job. So now you're talking about juggling community and family and a job. Come on, man, that's a lot. And I applaud you. All right, let's keep it moving to more news you can use. Sugar Hill meeting to discuss expanding the city limits. Yep, if you want to listen, this is your opportunity. Tomorrow night, Sugar Hill invites the community to attend the Closing the Gaps, a discussion on Sugar Hill city limits, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. tomorrow night. This is going to take place at City Hall, located at 5039 West Broad Street. The discussion will be centered around Sugar Hill's existing city limits and steps to the city feels may be necessary to expand and include area residents in the city boundaries. So this is an open to the public meeting tomorrow from 7 to 8 down at City Hall, located on 5039 West Broad Street. Get out there if you got something you want to say. Now is the time, because it is open to the public. Legends claims the city was named after a large shipment of sugar spill. Really? That's how Sugar Hill got his name? Oh, that's nice. The hill where the sugar spill became the Sugar Hill. In 1939, the town of Sugar Hill was officially established. The town was renamed the city of Sugar Hill in 1975 and is now the fourth largest city in Gwinnett County. Did not know that. I didn't know that. Sugar Hill's population currently includes 21,000 residents. I think we got about 30 here in Lawrenceville. I didn't know that. I didn't know how they got their name. I didn't know that was like a, I didn't know. But anyway, if you want to go out, this is your opportunity to go out, and they're going to be talking about the expansion of the city limits tomorrow night, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. City Hall, 5039 West Broad Street, and that's going to be a discussion centered around what they should do with the city limits. Don't sit back and wait, and then when it's too late, you want to say, oh, man, I didn't get my questions answered. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm just saying, don't do it. That's what we do. All right, there's a city council meeting this tomorrow evening, and that's in Suwanee also. That's going to be located at 330 Town Center Avenue in Suwanee. Add it to your calendar, 6:30 to 7:30. City council meeting tomorrow evening in Suwanee at the City Hall, 330 Town Center Avenue. And that's in Suwanee, 6:30 to 7:30. Put that on your calendar. Don't wait till the last minute. And then you find out, oh, my God, I didn't get a chance to go to the meeting, and then you want to be crying about that. Don't do it. All right, so the Gwinnett Police Department is always hiring new officers, but an event this weekend, I think I missed that. That was last weekend, guys. Sorry. Bad news, sorry. So if you missed it, they had a hiring event, but I'm sure they're going to have another. They always have hiring events. Always. They're always looking for good people. They're always having hiring events. This is your opportunity if you want to work in law enforcement to be able to do that. So, but we missed that one. I don't know, how did I miss that one? I didn't even talk about that last week, so some kind of way I missed it. So, but I won't miss the next one. And they always have hiring events, so I'll tell you more about that one. I'm going to a song. I'll be right back after this next song to give you more of the rundown right here on the Good Morning Gwinnett show.
Take me in your arms, do just what you want. You're the one I trust. I belong to you, and I'll always be around when I need some loving, baby. And I never let you down, let you down. I'm your song, and you're playing all my melodies. There's no one else, 'cause baby, we got chemistry. You give me feelings that I never knew. This heart of mine will always and forever belong to you. You and me were meant to be as one. The universe has known it all along. Maybe this is where our story starts. Maybe it was written in the stars. Written in the stars. You, me, forever, yeah. You, guiding star. Cause I need your loving, baby. And never let me down. Let me down, let me down. I'm your song, yeah, you're playing all my melodies. There's no one else, cause baby, we got chemistry. You gave me feelings that I never knew. This heart of mine will always and forever belong to you. You and me were meant to be as one. The universe has known it all along. Maybe this is where our story starts. Maybe it was written in the stars. Written in the stars. You, me, forever, yeah. You, me, written in the stars. You, me, forever, yeah. You, me, written in the stars. You, me, forever, yeah. You, me.
Welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. It's your girl, Audrey Bell to give you the daily rundown of what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. So, on to some events today. So, you want to do some networking today and some Toastmasters, you can do so in Swanee today. There is a Toastmaster meeting from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. today, located at 4973 West Price Road, and that's in Swanee at North Gwinnett Church. This event is open if you are looking to speak with confidence, improve your communication with family and friends, give and get constructive feedback, thrive in a supportive and learning environment. They invite you to come out to Toastmasters. Again, that's today from 12 to 1. It is free. 4973 West Price Road in Swanee, Georgia, and that's at North Gwinnett Church. So, listen, I think I told you this plenty of times before. I met an employer going to a Toastmasters meeting. You just never know. You never know who's going to show up in the room. I'm just saying, because you don't. I showed up for me, and I'm like, wow. And I was excited about that. I was excited about the job. All right, so Buford is having its variance meeting today. If you want to go out and check that out, it's from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Variance hearing, that's located at 2300 Buford Highway in Buford, Georgia. That's tonight at 7 p.m. If you want more information about this event, it's a variance hearing, 770-945-6761. Again, that number is 770-945-6761. If you got questions, you want to attend the variance meeting, it's tonight, 7 p.m., Buford Highway, 2300 Buford Highway in Buford, Georgia. And for information, 770-940-6761. I'm telling you, I applaud all these meetings for being open to the public. This is an opportunity for you to learn about what's happening in your area. Sometimes we just get caught up in all the other crap, and then when things happen, you wonder why you didn't know about it. Well, I'm telling you, so make sure that you go out there and get your questions answered. Become a part of the conversation. Just do it. Like, don't sit around and wait and be like, oh my God, oh my God, it's not happening. So, Small Business Saturday is everywhere. But anyway, this afternoon, there's going to be a city council work session and a city council meeting in Grayson. So the city council work session starts at 2 p.m. this afternoon, and the city council meeting starts at 7 p.m. So if you want to attend either one of those events, you can do so by going to the Grayson City of Grayson Town Hall, and that's located at 479 Parkway in Grayson. If you got questions about either of those meetings, call 770-963-8017. Again, that number is 770-963-8017. 2 p.m. this afternoon for the work session, but the city council meeting is this evening at 7 p.m. It's 475 Grayson Parkway in Grayson. Get your questions answered. So if you just want to have some fun this evening, you want to do the weekday bingo, you can do that in Loganville. There's weekday bingo tonight, 7:30 to 9:30. You want to go out and just have some fun. That's going to be located at Post 233 Main Hall, 4635 U.S. Highway 78 in Loganville. Again, that's Post 233 in the main hall, 4635 U.S. Highway 78 in Loganville. So if you just want to have some fun, you can do that. If you like bingo, you can do it. That's tonight, 7:30 to 9:30. The telephone number, if you got questions, is 770-466-4728. Again, that number is 770-466-4728. And that's at, the website is gapost233.com. gapost233.com. Go on out there, have some bingo, win a few dollars. It's Christmas time. That's all I'm saying. It's Christmas time. You never know. All right, so listen, that's all I got for you today. I'm going to go to my last song. Then I'm going to come back and give you my inspiration for the day. So stay tuned.
Keep on talking to me. Don't you leave me by myself. Till break of dawn, baby, it's the two of us. I know you won't let me down.
To the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. Listen, guys, that's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for listening to me. But before I go, I want to give you my word of inspiration. So my word of inspiration today is this. My mission in life is not merely to survive, but to thrive and to do so with some passion, some compassion, some humor, and some style. Maya Angelou said that, and she was absolutely spot on. That's my mission in this life. Not only to survive, but to thrive. To do it with passion and compassion, with some humor and some style. Oh my God, that's so speak to me today. It so speak to where I'm going with the show. It so speak to where I'm going with my business. It so speak to where I'm going as a person. And so for you, you have to figure out what's your mission in life. What is that? And sometimes that's a tough question to ask yourself, because a lot of times we don't know what that mission is, because we get so caught up in the minutia of everyday living that we kind of forget, why we are doing what we're doing, whatever that is. Why you want to play sports, why you want to start a business, why you want to write a book, why you want to start baking cupcakes, why you want to move up the corporate ladder. We lose sight of our mission. I would challenge anybody, set a new mission for yourself. You ain't got to wait to January 1. I know we all start over in January for some strange reason. It's exciting. I don't know. But set a new mission for yourself. If you don't want to set it now, start over in January. Spend the time with your family during the holidays. Relax. Because this is my favorite time of the year right here. Next week kicks it off for me. It's my favorite time of the year. Love it. And then January, I'm excited about the new year. Just like everybody else. I've been dieting all year, so I'm not starting a new diet in January. I may start doing yoga because I said I needed to. But what's your mission? What is a mission for your life? If you're an entrepreneur, we all have missions for our business. Not all of us. Most of us do. We have this mission for our business. Even with that, rethink that thing. If you're not moving as quickly as you think you should in the direction in which you want to go, rewrite the mission. That's a good thing about this. The mission don't have to stay the same. You ain't locked into it. Rewrite the mission. And for some of us, that's a struggle. My mission in life is not merely to survive, but to thrive. And to do so with passion and compassion, some humor and some style. That's what I'm saying. That was the photo shoot style. Compassion. When I talk about people doing great things in our community. Passion. The fact that I get up 4 days a week and do this show. When I tell people, it's like, what? Are you crazy? Yep. Crazy about what I do. So listen, that's all I got for you. Remember, go to Good Morning Gwinnett if you missed any episode of this show. Go over there, click on the banner for Pop-Up Small Business Saturday. Come out and support the vendors who are going to be there. Most of the time, they're working in their homes. They're working inside a co-working space. They don't get out that often. But I want you to come out and support them. We have a variety of vendors who are going to be there. They need and want your support, and I want you to come out and support them. Also, if you are a business owner, you need a headshot, $20 headshot. Yes, this woman is shooting for $20. It's the season of giving. I'm sure if you come back to her next week, it's going to be $200 for a headshot. I don't know if it's going to be that much, but I'm just saying you can't be $20 all day long, right? Also, you want to take pictures for your family on the holiday. Come on out. Get your family portrait shot. So you can send it out, put it on the card, send it to the family. This is an opportunity to get your pictures taken. I'm excited about that. I'm really, really excited about that. So come on out. Celebrate with us on Small Business Saturday. Small Business Saturday is a nationwide movement that we've been doing for some years now across the nation when we support small business on the Saturday after Thanksgiving. So you got Black Friday, which I would not participate in, not outside. I might do it online from Amazon. But Small Business Saturday is the next thing. Then Monday is Cyber Monday. So they got all these things that happen, but that's a movement to help support small businesses. So make sure to go to goodmorninggwinnett.com, click on the banner to say Pop-Up Small Business Saturday, go register on Eventbrite, and hopefully we'll see you there. This Wednesday, if you're interested in podcasting, I almost forgot this. If you're interested in podcasting or learning how to leverage the power of podcasting, whether it's to become a podcaster, to be a podcast guest, or to sponsor a podcast, this Wednesday at 6:30, I'm going to be hosting the first podcast meetup here in Gwinnett County, located at 279 West Krogan Street, and that's in Lawrenceville at the co-working space, the Cornerstone co-working space. So come out and join us. Join podcasters, get a chance to talk to them. If you want to be on a podcaster show, there are going to be some podcasters who are attending. Get to know them. Pitch them to be on their show. This is a way to leverage podcasting. Don't sleep on podcasting. This show is syndicated in 100 countries around the world. Don't sleep on it. All right, so listen, that's all I got for you today. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent the last hour and 9 minutes with me, and I appreciate you so much. Be sure to share the show with your friends and family, and I'll be back again tomorrow, God willing. Until next time, make it a great day. Bye, y'all.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in daily at 9 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you miss an episode, go to www.goodmorninggwinnett.com to catch up. If you like this episode, go ahead and subscribe to the show now and share it with your friends.